Hello guys! So you pretty much know me as Error 404. I do some texting story and some more. So part 2. This is part 2 of What If Naruto Was an Uchiha. And I found some interesting pics and yeah. Cool. So I'm gonna give him a monkey like in the future because I want to end that sa summoning. It's not just an ordinary monkey, no. So let's go. Oh my. As you all know, we ended off when they scolded Kakashi. So yeah, when is when they scolded Kakashi, they pretty much go to the Beltas. I forgot the whole story, so if I already said to go, they already go to the Beltas. Sorry, but this is a remake of the Beltas. If they already have go to the Beltas, because I forgot the story. I myself forgot the story. Sorry. Well, I never do what if that much today because texting story, but it's still a part of my channel for some of you that know my channel and pretty much enjoys what if there's about, if I want to say, maybe about 100 or 20 people, no, not 20, 50 people that watch my video, I guess. But yeah, let's get going. So they go to the Beltas, and this is where the soul changes happens. Naruto, at the first of it, they start, and pretty much Naruto jump out and go through the bushes and hide like a ninja. And of course, Sasuke and Sakura. Yeah, Sasuke and Sakura. Sorry if I forget the characters, if I made a character or something. But sorry. I will just go and Sasuke and Sakura. I'm forgetting so much things because I pretty much uploaded this many months ago. So, sorry. Not sorry. But yeah. Now Sakura use Sakura follows Sasuke the Belters because Sasuke is Sasuke. He follows him. And Naruto pretty much just watching. They got decimated out the roof because first thing first, Kakashi pretty much is stronger than the original because like I will get him stronger. I do what I want to do, so sorry. And Sasuke and Sakura is still in there. Still in there. It's pretty much like in canon, they got bodied, but more harder. And of course, Naruto is not as strong as Kakashi right now. Well, at least without his summoning. And QB. He still have the QB. I well no, he don't have the QB. Sorry. Sorry for all the fans of the QB. But now he don't have a QB. Yeah. Pretty much summon a baby monkey that strap around his arms and give him 10 times boost of his power. It's giving him 10 times more speed, 10 times more power, and 10 times more sense. And at the least 10 times more chakra. And it also, of Naruto has 3 Tomoe right now, and because of this monkey, it evolved into Mangekyo. Of course, not a full internal Mangekyo. Sorry, I am just accidentally breathe something out. Sorry about that. But pretty much, I know.
Nagsasara na eh, pag alis ko eh. Nataranta kasi ako dahil nagsasara na.
Sorry about the background. If you hear any background noises, sorry about that. Just something, ha ha ha. Sorry, and sorry. So, sorry about background noise. So, he used the monkey to jump to the air and use fireball jutsu. And of course, his fireball jutsu got knocked down by a water dragon jutsu. And that water dragon jutsu is not a normal water dragon jutsu. It's stronger than the original water dragon jutsu that Kakashi uses. And Naruto, he pretty much used one of his ability. Switch it. No. He pretty much uses one of the ability. Warp through time. Of course, in only 10 seconds and forwards in time and 15 seconds backwards in time. That's how much he... Of course, this is not too much training because this is the first time he used this monkey to evolve his Mangekyo Sharingan. Because he pretty much researched on the Mangekyo Sharingan and know what it does and what it can do to him. So he used his power and pretty much gets fighting with Kakashi. Sorry. So they get fighting with Kakashi. Kakashi pretty much go on the taijutsu battle with Naruto. And it's getting good for Naruto. While he's blowing punches, Kakashi blowing kicks. And by the time it got bad, Naruto uses his ability to warp through back in time. Of course, just 2 seconds because he can control how much seconds he goes. But at the max, like I said, 10 and 15 to the past, forwards 10. We go backwards 2 seconds. And of course, he knows the movements of Kakashi and pretty much kick him in the face and drag him forward. And he goes back in time in about forwards in time in about 1 second. And of course he's almost in Kakashi's face, and Kakashi was gonna punch him, and he goes backwards in about 1 second again, and now he's almost there and dies, and pretty much punch Kakashi in the chin and almost knocking him out because he's caught off guard. And Kakashi knows what his abilities are because Kakashi is smart. And when he knows it, he knows how to counter it. He goes with his Sharingan, opens his Sharingan, and pretty much force it. And when he goes for a punch for the face, and pretty much Naruto goes backwards in time and and dodges the punch. But of course, Kakashi knew this because he had the Sharingan, and he read the Sharingan. He read the punch and easily dodged it and punch Naruto in the chin, and pretty much knocking him almost out cold. But I mean almost, he's holding in because he knows he's the only one who can stand a chance against Kakashi. But now he noticed that two of his teammates gain consciousness and pretty much go and rush into them and get him to the bush. And first he tells Sakura, he told them the plan. So the plan is Naruto will distract him with taijutsu and ninjutsu plus my Sharingan, my Mangekyo Sharingan. Of course, he deactivates Mangekyo Sharingan right now, but he will activate it again. And the monkey is not the strongest monkey he can summon. The strongest monkey he can summon is a multiplier of 30. And that monkey can, every single monkey that he summon can fight. But, of course, and he can summon two of them, like the frogs. But he always summons one of them. 10 plus 10 multiplier equals 20. So, why not summon two? That's because two multipliers in different sides. That means pretty much will get you to 20. But, of course, like I said, Naruto don't want to use it because it's only because he will be too overpowered. But of course, he knows the purpose of this belt test, and he will not use this until it really get into use. So that's the plan, and I will not tell you the rest of the plans because you will know eventually. Naruto jumps in and pretty much punch Kakashi in the back because he's leaning the back. So pretty much punch him in the back. And of course, sorry. Of course, Sasuke takes notice of this, so he jumps in, kicking Kakashi in the face and holding his hands together. Holding Naruto's face, throw him the air, and he used water style. Water style. He used wind style, wind bullets, while Sasuke used fire style, fireball jutsu in the bottom, and it made the fire orange, and pretty much the orange fire almost hit Kakashi, and of course Sasuke dashes away, and Sakura puts traps, and when Kakashi lands on them, he pretty much senses the traps going through and duck under him, and boulders coming out him, almost getting him. And he was impressed and say a compliment, good one, and jumping away with a kunai thrown by Sasuke. And pretty much Naruto summons a monkey with 12 multiplier, and he summons the 10 multiplier, and his Mangekyo Sharingan is still a Mangekyo Sharingan, but its ability gets increased, and his every single one of his attacks and speed almost as strong as Kakashi. Of course, he needs 14 multiplier to be as strong as Kakashi. And what he used is pretty much shooting, because he pretty much grabbed the leg of Kakashi, threw him in the air, use his Mangekyo Sharingan to travel back in time in 3 seconds before he was about to throw him in the air. He pretty much goes and grabs the bell and goes forward 3 seconds. 3 seconds in air. Of course, he does this. Goes back in time. And he was grabbing Kakashi in the leg. He grabbed the bell, throws him in the air, and goes back in forwards 4 seconds. And he was about to get kicked by Kakashi, but he dodges and pretty much kick him in the back and ring the bell, and he said, "I got the bell." Pretty much good for him because it will be hard for him if he didn't get the bell. Sorry, I just want to screenshot that. And yeah, it will be bad for him if he didn't get the bell. Why? That's because it will be bad for him. That's because he was not as strong as Kakashi. So it's good for him to be back as full health. And that we skip through the Sabusa Saga. Well, not the Sabusa Saga. Everything went the same until this arc. There's a puddle. They're walking down the street and they see a puddle, especially Naruto and Kakashi. They notice that they know, and Kakashi was impressed of how his senses, Naruto's senses, are strong. And when they go, pretty much decimated the demon brothers. Like he just flicked them in the head and almost die. Almost die. That's how strong Naruto is. Though Kakashi is stronger. So that's how strong Kakashi is. He needs to get more 10 times, 15 more, 14 more times stronger than this just to get Kakashi. So yeah, stronger and stronger. Yeah. So pretty much they go to the street again because they find out Gatos and everything, and they go to the street and Kakashi says duck, and they duck, and the sword coming through their head got freaking almost cleaned off because the blade was speeding hot because Sabusa is stronger. Yeah, and I will give him stronger than Kakashi. So Naruto will use one of his summon. Well, not the strongest summon, but one of his strong summon. And everything goes the same with Kakashi and Sabusa until Sabusa decided to go a little bit stronger and decimated Kakashi. And when he decimated Kakashi, Naruto realized how strong he is. So he summoned 20 multiplier monkey, and he gets stronger. And his Mangekyo pretty much everything in his mind get you involved. And time traveling, and the past and forwards, he can use it about 1 minute and in forwards and 2 minutes in past. And he can also pause time in a brief serious amount 3 seconds. But so he but if he use it, he will his chakra will be drained. So what he do know, he summons a 10 times multiplier and go to his other arm, and pretty much that increase his eyes better and chakra. So he used 3 seconds of the eye of pause. Now he can use 10 seconds, and the forward and backwards is 3 minutes and 4 minutes. And he can use 30 seconds in the pause. He just used 3 seconds, and he create a shield that takes only 2 seconds. And when he use it, he already put it in Sabusa. It's strong but not so strong. You can only immobilize him for about 5 seconds. He knows this, so he goes backwards a little bit and put the seal on him. So double seal that it put at him, because when he go back in time a little bit, he stopped time again in 3 seconds and create a seal again and put it in his back. Double seal, so it's pretty much 10 seconds. But of course it will not be 10, because it will only immobilize him even better, right? Because there's lightning in there, so it will pretty much immobilize him so much, like about 7 seconds. And Naruto at that second goes through hand sign. Will take about 15 seconds, and of course will not be put it in there because in an it will take a normal ninja about 30 seconds, but Naruto about 15. Not so much of an increase, because it takes ninja about 1 hour to complete this jutsu, but Naruto about 15 seconds. That's because of his past signs and the multiplier. So his speed is pretty much increased, but his speed is already as many times stronger than original speed of normal ninjas. So it will be experienced a lot. So 15 seconds. But of course Sabusa was not immobilized anymore. And Sakura and Sasuke take notice of this. So they use their strongest attacks. Well, not Sakura though. He used so many kunais to at least cut him off guard, which actually worked. And Sasuke hit him with his strongest fireball jutsu. He put all of his chakra, but of course he did not put all of it. He just have enough chakra to live and walk that much. And pretty much, of course not run, but he still can walk. Pretty much he used all of his chakra to the point that almost got Sabusa sent flying off, but he only got scratched because it's not too strong for him because it's in water. So he just don't use his chakra, and he falls in the water, and he will just use his chakra again, and he will float on the water just as he sees that. And yeah, that's all. Bye.